Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more tips to make your money work for you. In our last video, we dove deep into why traditional budgeting just doesn't cut it for most folks. It's all about relying on daily willpower, constant tracking, and micromanaging every penny, which, let's be real, leads to burnout and failure in the real world. Remember those stats we talked about? Over 70% of people who start a budget give up within 3 months because life gets in the way. But today, as I promised, I'm delivering on that cliffhanger. We're building a complete paycheck automation system from the ground up, step by step, in this full guide. This isn't some vague advice. It's a practical, actionable blueprint that puts your entire finances on autopilot. Imagine this. Your paycheck hits your account, and without you lifting a finger, it gets sliced and diced automatically. Savings build up, investments grow, bills get paid on time, and you're left with a guilt-free spending allowance. No more late-night worries about overspending or forgetting a payment. No more living paycheck to paycheck. This system removes you from the daily decision-making, so you can focus on what matters: your career, family, hobbies, or just chilling. We'll cover everything: choosing the right accounts, setting up seamless transfers, real-world examples tailored to different income levels, the best current options as of December 2025, and even the sneaky pitfalls that trip people up. By the end of this video, aiming for about 20-25 minutes, you'll have a crystal-clear plan. You could set this up over a single weekend and watch your wealth compound effortlessly over time. Sound good? Let's not waste another second. Grab a notebook or pause to take notes and let's jump right in. First off, before we get into the nitty-gritty steps, let's quickly recap why this automation system crushes traditional budgeting and give you a solid foundation on why it works so damn well. If you watched the last video, you know budgeting's big flaw. It demands constant vigilance. You have to log every coffee, every impulse buy, and make split-second decisions like, can I afford this? That mental load adds up, leading to decision fatigue. Studies from behavioral economists like Richard Thaler show that humans are wired for instant gratification, not long-term restraint. Automation flips the script. It removes you from the equation entirely. Your money flows into predetermined buckets automatically, creating natural guardrails that prevent leaks. The core philosophy here is the money buckets system, inspired by concepts like the envelope method, but supercharged with modern banking tech. Typically, we're talking 4 or 5 separate accounts, each with a specific purpose. It starts with your paycheck landing in one spot, then getting distributed instantly. Savings and investments first, pay yourself before anyone else. Then bills, and finally a fixed amount for spending. This isn't new. It's rooted in principles from books like The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach, but updated for today's digital world. Why does it work? Because it leverages behavioral psychology. When money is out of sight in a separate account, it's out of mind. You're less tempted to dip into savings for that unnecessary gadget. Plus, automation ensures consistency. No forgetting to save because you're busy or stressed. Let me share a quick story to illustrate. I had a viewer, let's call him Mike, a busy software engineer making $80,000 a year. He was always broke by month's end despite a decent salary. Dining out, subscriptions piling up, no emergency fund. After setting up this system, he automated 15% to savings, 10% to investing, and capped spending at 20%. Within 6 months, he had $5,000 in emergencies, and his investments were up 8%. He emailed me saying, it's like magic. I don't even miss the money." Thousands of people, from busy professionals to parents juggling multiple jobs, have transformed their finances this way. No more paycheck-to-paycheck anxiety. If you're skeptical, think about it. Companies automate payroll for a reason. It works flawlessly. Why not do the same for your personal finances? All right, that's the why. Now let's build it. Step 1. Decide your money buckets and percentages. This is the foundation. Planning before you touch any apps or websites. Don't skip this. It's like building a house without blueprints. Most people thrive with 4 main buckets, but you can tweak to 5 if needed. Bucket 1. Your income or main checking account. This is where your full paycheck lands initially. It's the hub. Money comes in, then flows out automatically. Bucket 2. Bills account. This handles all fixed expenses, rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, subscriptions like gym memberships or streaming services. Keeping these isolated prevents accidental spending on essentials. Bucket 3. Spending account. This is for daily variable costs. Groceries, eating out, entertainment, fun money, gas, or that random Amazon purchase. The key is it's limited, so once it's gone, that's it for the month. No raiding other buckets. Bucket 4. Savings and investing. This can be one account or split further. Emergency fund and a high-yield savings for quick access, then long-term investments like stocks or retirement. If you have debt, add a 5th bucket for aggressive payoffs like credit cards or student loans. Now percentages. This is where personalization shines. A popular starting point based on the 50-30-20 rule from Elizabeth Warren's All Your Worth is 50% to needs, bills and essentials, 30% to wants, spending, and 20% to savings, investing. But adjust for your reality. For an average income earner, say $4,000 monthly after taxes, 50% $2,000 to bills, 20% $800 to savings, 20% $800 to investing, and 10% $400 to wants. Wait, that's 100%. Perfect. If you're in high debt mode, shift to 50% bills, 30% debt payoff, 10% savings, 10% spending, or if you're high income, amp up investing to 30%. Think deeply about your goals. Short term, a vacation in 6 months, allocate 5% extra to a sub-savings. Medium term, house down payment in 2 years. Prioritize high-yield savings. Long-term, retirement by 55, focus on index funds. Factor in your risk tolerance, conservative, more to savings, aggressive, more to stocks. Also, consider life stage, young and single, higher investing, family with kids, bigger emergency fund, aim for 6 or 9 months expenses. Pause the video now if you need. Grab a pen, list your monthly income, fixed costs, add them up, rent $100-$200, utilities $150, etc., then variable spends. Calculate percentages. This planning takes just 10 to 15 minutes but saves years of financial stress. Tools like free spreadsheets from Google Sheets or apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, can help visualize. Common mistake, not being realistic. If your bills are 60%, don't force 50%. Adjust elsewhere. All right, buckets planned? Great, on to accounts. Step 2. Choose and open your accounts. Current best options as of December 2025. Timing is everything, and right now, rates are holding strong post-inflation adjustments. As of December 19, 2025, top high-yield savings accounts, HISAs, are offering up to 5.0% APY from innovative banks like Vero and Adelphi Credit Union. These are FDIC insured and have no minimums, making them accessible. Others like Newtek Bank are at around 4.35% APY with solid mobile apps, while established players like Ali Bank and Capital One 360 are in the 3.30 to 4.0% range, but they shine in user-friendliness and no-fee structures. Why these? Online banks crush traditional ones, like Chase at a measly 0.01%, because they have lower overhead. No branches means better rates for you. I recommend starting with an online bank for the best combo of rates, features, and ease. Top picks. Varo for that peak 5% APY on up to $5,000, great for emergencies, plus cashback on debit. Ally for its intuitive app, unlimited sub-accounts, perfect for buckets, and ATM fee reimbursements. Capital One 360, no monthly fees, easy account nicknaming, and seamless integration with their credit cards. SoFi stands out for early payday access, up to 2 days, and automatic percentage splits on deposits. ideal for beginners. If you're international, check Marcus by Goldman Sachs at 410% or Discover at 4%. For investing buckets, go with brokerages like Fidelity, zero fees, fractional shares, auto-invest in ETFs, Vanguard, low-cost index funds, great for retirement, or Robinhood, user-friendly for stocks, but watch for gamification temptations. Process to open, super simple. Head to their websites or download apps, Varo.com, Ally.com, etc. Sign up with basic info, name, SSN, address. Verify identity with ID upload or questions. Link your existing bank for funding. ACH transfer, 1 to 3 days. It takes 30-60 minutes per account. Most are FDIC insured up to $250,000 per depositor, so your money's safe. Pro tip, nickname accounts clearly in the app, emergency fund only. Vacation 2026, retirement rocket. This makes it visual and psychologically motivating. If you have joint accounts, add your partner now. Avoid crypto-heavy platforms unless you're risk-tolerant. Stick to traditional for stability. Once open, you're ready for flow. Step 3. Set up direct deposit or initial flow. This ensures money arrives on autopilot, no manual transfers from old accounts. Start by logging into your employer's HR portal, common ones like ADP, Workday, or Paychecks. Most allow direct deposit splits. For example, route 100% to your new main income checking. If splits are supported, many do now, divvy it up directly, 50% to bills account, 20% to savings, etc. Save steps later. If your employer doesn't split, smaller companies might not, no sweat. Just direct everything to the income account and we'll automate outflows. Bonus perks. Banks like Chime or SoFi offer early direct deposit. Get paid up to 2 days sooner, boosting cash flow for tight months. Varo does this too. To set up, in HR, enter account chart routing numbers. Find in your bank app. Changes take 1 to 2 pay cycles, so plan ahead. Test with a small deposit if possible. This step is crucial. Manual deposits defeat the purpose. Once done, money lands hands-free. Step 4. The core. Automate payday transfers with real examples. Here's the magic. Recurring transfers that split your paycheck instantly. Trigger them on payday or next business day from your income account. Let's use a real example. $5,000 monthly after-tax income. Based on our 50-20-20-10 split, transfer $12,500 50% to bills for rent, $500, utilities, $300, etc. $1,000 20% to spending for groceries, $400, fun, $600. $1,000 20% to high-yield savings, earning 5% APY, that's 50-month free money. $500 10% to investing, e.g. Fidelity ETF. How to set up. In Ally or Capital One app, go to Transfers, Schedule Recurring, Set Amount Percentage, Date, e.g. 1st and 15th, or even trigger on deposit detection. Some banks have this. SoFi excels here. Auto-save 20% of every deposit to savings. For investing, Fidelity's automatic investments pulls from your bank weekly, monthly. Robinhood allows scheduled buys. Always test with $10 first. Check timing to avoid overdrafts. Banks process at different speeds. Add buffers if needed. Another example. Lower income, $3,000 month. 60% wait 100 bills, 15% 450 debt payoff, 15% 450 savings, 10% 300 spending. Or high income, 10,000, 40% bills, 4,000, 30% investing, 3,000, 20% savings, 2,000, 10% spending, 1,000. Adjust post-raise, increase savings to 25%. The beauty, you never see extra money in checking, so no temptation. Tools like bank APIs or apps like Capital can enhance, but start basic. Once set, it runs forever. Freedom unlocked. Step 5. Automate all bills and fixed costs. From your dedicated bills account, set auto pay for everything recurring. Log into each provider, rent via landlord app like Zillow Rentals, utilities, electric company site, insurance, Geeko, State Farm portal, subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, manage in-app. Most give 2 to 5% discounts for auto pay plus 0 late fees. Americans pay $5 billion yearly in fees. Avoid that. For non-direct, use your bank's bill pay. Input payee, amount, date. This frees massive mental energy. No due date juggling. Pro tip, review annually. Cancel unused subs. Average person wastes $200 a year. If a bill spikes, e.g. utilities, alerts notify you. Keep the account funded via Step 4 transfers. Simple, but transformative. Step 6. Automate investing for long-term growth. Savings is defense. Investing is offense. Automate contributions from income savings to your brokerage. Fidelity Vanguard. Set recurring buys into low-cost ETFs like VOO, S&P 500, or VT, Total World. Fees under 0.03%. Start small, $100 Paycheck. Apps like Acorns round up purchases, spend $450, invest $0.50, or Betterment for robo-advising. AI allocates based on goals, rebalances auto. Why automate? Dollar cost averaging beats timing. Buy regularly. Average out highs, ox lows. Historical returns. S&P 500 averages 10% annually. 200-month at 7% compounds to $500,000 in 40 years. Tax advantages. Use Roth IRA if eligible. Diversify. 80% stocks, 20% bonds for balance. Track via app dashboards. Consistency wins. Don't chase trends. Step 7. Monthly review, safety tips, and common mistakes. Maintenance? Minimal. 10-15 minutes monthly. Log in, check balances, scan transactions for fraud, adjust percentages, e.g. post-bonus, up investing. Keep $500, $1,000 buffer in checking for surprises. Enable alerts, low balance, large transfers. Link accounts with aggregators like Mint, Free, or Empower for overviews, but keep automations separate. Common pitfalls. Too many buckets. Start with 4. Aggressive percentages. Ease in. Forgetting updates. Life changes like marriage. Revise. Over-relying on one bank. Diversify. Fix by simplifying, testing, and reviewing. Pro safety. 2-factor auth everywhere. Monitor credit. There you have it. The complete step-by-step guide to your paycheck automation system. It takes 1 or 2 weekends max, but delivers lifelong peace and growth. Start small. Open one HISA today. Set one auto transfer. Rates are peaking at 5%. Lock in now before potential drops. If this helped, smash like, subscribe to Automate Finance with On, and hit the bell. Next video. Fixing automation mistakes and advanced tweaks like AI budgeting integrations. Comment your savings percentage goal. Thanks for watching. See you soon.